It's time. 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 It's time for Mad Town. It's time. It's time for the madman to come. It's time. Time.
Madness is something that all of us should be happy to enjoy from time to time. I enjoy the madness. Sometimes I stand over there in the corner all day. Hello again. Did you miss me? I hope you guys don't mind. I had a couple of my clones running the show. They don't work very well in real time, but I tried. Hello and welcome again to Art with Mad Mel. I am the maddest artist on YouTube, and I hope you guys are mentally sound for today's show. Yes. So, thank you Asmodeus, thank you Demetria, Zetarius, and Beam Boozler, and whoever else that might be watching. I thank you for being here. And today we're going to be working back on this. I know, right? But Mel, you got your jacket on. Well, you know, I had to come in here and I had to get started. So I want to go on ahead and take it off so I don't get paint on it, right? The only thing that's susceptible for this is to wash it like normal and maybe occasionally blood, right? But let's just say I choose to do the latter with the last one. So, how was everybody's day today? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope nobody went insane too badly. There we go. So yes, we're going to get back to this. And today we're going to work on the upper part of the painting. We're going to try to stay in this funky 3 sections right here. Like I did with the other one with the whole Foot Clan. I'm going to try to do something here. I might put Casey Jones' mask or something in this area. Try to work in there, right? So, let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's go on ahead and get over here to the table. And then I will turn on some music. So the cool thing, for those of you that may have been able to see what was going on the actual, in the Discord, I put a link up for one of the mad ones, Caro, that was here. Oh, let's turn the light on, shall we? Shine some light on the situation, right? So, Cairo was here and went by to see her stream. I will be dual streaming with her, I believe, Thursday. So I will put the information up for that, and that way you guys can see us while she's DJing. I'm going to be painting, and it's going to be fun. It's like old times, right? So it's going to be a great time. Hopefully you guys will be there to see it. I'm sure I might work on something different. I'm not going to work on this. I want to work on something specifically for that stream. So it'll be something different. Might even finish up the Toxic Avenger. It might be a good place to do something spectacular with that, maybe. But I digress. So we're going to be working, like I said, in these areas. I'm not really going to do much with the turtles right now because I'm kind of leaving them alone. But I wanted to make sure that this gets some attention because I'm trying to still figure out what I want to do. So let's go on ahead. I think I'm going to give it another layer of paint because there was some discoloring here. So we're going to try to even that up. So that's what I plan for. The other painting is looking well. I stopped that because of the fact of Shredder's. The metallic paint I used on that is trying to chip in some places, so I'm going to have to go back and do some little touch-up work. That's tedious, right? Oh well. So, let's go on ahead here. First things first, get the right type of brush. I'm going to go back through here. Oh, by the way, I'll turn on the music, right? Because I know you guys like the music. So let's go on ahead and bring this over here. Got the whole mixed play set. Don't really know what's going to be on here today, but I'm going to turn this down so it doesn't blow your eardrums. Because people want to hear, right? Hearing is important. Important. There we go. Hopefully that ain't too loud. Maybe it might be. I don't know. Chat's open. You know what to do. You know how this works. Chat's open. Throw it in the chat. You want to talk? Got anything you want to say? You know the deal. If you get us deplatformed because you want to be a silly person and say something wild, well, the mad ones will come after you. Be careful. You can throw whatever you want to. At this point in time, we're just talking. But I will start the conversation off, though, if you would like. I'll give a little bit of my own self. You know, kind of a monologue, I guess, would be what it is. So, I have been working on some stuff, getting ready for this event coming up in November. Got that set. I also got your list for you guys. So, for those of you that live in the States, you can get basic supplies practically at either one of the Dollar Tree or store, and you know, the Big W store. You can get some stuff there for under $30. I made a list. I'm just trying to get it formatted so I can put it, you know, into Steam because it wants to rob my pockets for something called Nitro. So tired of paying for extra stuff to use stuff, but that's neither here nor there, right? There we go. Nice. Some of you might be thinking, Mel, how are you going to be able to paint on that if you're just putting white paint on it? See, the funny thing is I got this fan blowing in here. You know, we usually use it to dry out airplanes and also for mild forms of torture for interdimensional entities. You know, sometimes they can't get right, so we have to put them in zero gravity, and, you know, maybe I'm saying too much. Anyways, you know, we like to keep it a little cool in here. Sometimes that's part of our exercise. I mean, our healing process here, right? We just get it really ice cold to see how well everybody can survive. I mean, pay attention, right? Words are fun. But yeah, working on that, trying to get some stuff done, waiting on a call for more information on my space. You know, I will say these events during this time, doing events are not bad. I like doing them. I like going places and meeting people and, you know, showing my art. But the one thing I will say out of doing events is that sometimes you can run into a little bit, you know, trying to get things together and trying to organize with people is interesting, right? Because you get to see that nobody ever knows what the hell's really going on. Nobody ever knows, you know? Sometimes you do stuff and it's like, man, what was the purpose of this? So you got to be flexible when doing in-person sales like that with art. You got to be patient, not just for yourself. You got to be patient for the people running it. Because there's always people doing stuff, right? I hate these headphones right now because this thing's got 2 damn different Bluetooth channels and it's not coming through right on my end. But as long as the music doesn't sound muffled and trashy on your end, that's fine. I don't care if it sounds like it's jarbled up in a can. What was that? And I'm going to do the lower part here because I'm already here, right? Might as well. So I just save myself the trouble. And now give that time to dry. Let's see, what else after that? Oh, by the way, I got all of the Terminator paintings up to thus far in a playlist called Terminator. Thank you, Asmodeus, for your assistance with that. Bringing that idea to me. Yes, that is set ready. You can see it from the 200 subscriber stream all the way to recent how much I've done, where it was nothing but just a blank canvas to the point where it is up there now, right? You know, so yeah, it's took me most of the day. I did not realize how much daggum content I have. I've really been out here pimping myself, boy. But you know, that's okay. I'd rather have a plethora of content, you know, because I could take the month of October off with as much content I have, but I don't want to do that because I love being here and hanging out with you guys. Truthfully, I enjoy this probably one of the highlights of my day is being able to do this with others. Let's see. The beautiful thing about acrylic paint is if you know how to use it right, it can work right for you. So, you know, I'm going to pump this up some because that looks a little dull, right? It was looking a little weak. Looking a little weak. There we go. All right. Now, we'll come back in here with some stuff. All right. Oh no. Oh no. I'm turning white. Ha! That's funny. That's funny. Someone's out there laughing a little too hard. You need to calm down. Okay? You know who you are. You're over there foaming at the mouth because you're laughing so hard. He said he's... Chill out. Why don't you take a rest, guy? Get you a protein shake and sit down. Have yourself a nice time at the gym. Let's give it up for Tuesday. Let's give Tuesday a round of applause, shall we? Good old Tuesday. Now, why are you so happy about Tuesday? Oh, I'm not. You know, I'm not. I'm just trying to be uplifting and cheerful, right? Trying to do something new. I don't think that that's going to work, but not being cheerful part. Not being cheerful. I can be cheerful. I can be cheerful. And actually, I'm not a down in the dumps kind of person. I actually am kind of, you know, I consider myself to be, you know, well, I have a hard time being human, like doing human things because I'm not fully human, but you know what? That's beside the point. And people never listen to me when I tell them I'm not fully human. They're like, oh, that's funny, Mel. That's funny. That's funny. And I'm like, it is. Because it's true. Because I'm not 100%. Some people think I'm Nephilim. Some people think I'm something else. I don't know. But one day I'll find out. No, I'm just kidding with you. You know, so, yeah, what's new with you guys? Somebody give me something. Someone give me something. How's work going? School? I don't want to talk about none of that shit. No, that's fine too. You don't have to. I'm just giving you guys an option so we can try to see how we're doing. Because I wonder how you guys are doing. And I don't care how bad or good it might be. You might be like, I lost both my testicles today and I sat down and my legs fell off and everybody laughed at me and I came home and my horse divorced me for my truck and now I'm out here singing sad songs to robots. Hey, fantastic. I'm glad. Good set tonight. I had a great time there. You are doing fantastic. I love it. And the Mad One should go and check that out. Go and look at her stream in the future. Or if you have any archives, definitely go over there. Put the link in the Discord for us. Those of you that may not be in the Discord, well, I guess I could pin that to the screen. You know, we haven't had any new ones, but that's my fault, right? Because, you know, I'm insane and I run an insane asylum. So, I mean, you know, I'm not only the owner and operator, I'm also a client. So, you know, it's like hair club for men, right? Ah. Wow, Stetson. That's cool. Nice. That's trash. You know, that's the saddest part about doing stuff for Twitch. Sometimes it's like, what's going to happen with what I did? But that sucks. I mean, it's wonderful that you get to do it. I just don't like the fact that there's no archive. But I suppose, you know, we live in the fast here now kind of thing, so it may not be, or it just might be the same old silly stuff that they do. But either way, it's still amazing, though, to see that, and to see that you're still doing that. And to know, I know a couple of DJs and musicians, so it's always nice to be like, yes, I know this person. Yes, I know them. Yes, I know their music. Yes. Or to show someone and be like, I know them. You know? Okay. Oh. Okay. I got you. It's always the copyright part. That's always the tricky part. Is the copyright. You know, it's like a gray area. No artist does. It's like nobody doesn't want the copyright, right? But when the copyright's copyright, and it's like shit. Well, what now? You know. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But you know, I guess it's okay. Having a copyright's not bad, I suppose. Some people don't think that copyright protection is needed. I don't know. I think it's a double-edged sword with that. Like I said, pros and cons. Kind of like trying to cook toast in a hot tub. I mean, it's a good idea on paper until the toaster falls over, and then you got a mess. Oh, I'm not talking about electricity. I'm just talking about crumbs. You know, like the underpart that nobody ever pays attention to in a toaster. Oh, hey, Linda and Leslie, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's like the toaster. You know, it's always like the underpart of the toaster. Nobody ever thinks about that until something happens, or you pick it up and then the bottom opens up and then all that trash falls out. And then after that happens, then you got yourself a mess. Then you don't want to deal with it. But if you did that while you were sitting in a hot tub, well, you know, most people are very base-minded and think that electricity will kill you. That's impossible. No, don't listen to me. I'm crazy, right? But no, don't do that, because it's real messy, and then it gets in the vents, and then you got to get a professional, and then they're going to come in there and tell you stuff and talk to you like you don't know what you're doing, because they want to make money. And then you start arguing, and next thing you know, one person's calling somebody something, and then you both out there having a hard time. This is why I take showers standing upside down. Never had those problems. And this is why I always use breadless toasters, right? I use toasters that don't heat up. I use toasters that inconveniently get stuff warm. It never gets hot. Everything I use is slight inconvenience. Like I have a blender that only like halfway blends, right? It purees. It doesn't even blend, right? Like, you know, I make Popeye's biscuits with extra dry in them. You know, that's the type of food I like to create. No, I'm not doing that. That's psychotic. That's psychotic. You shouldn't be eating any type of biscuits at all from Popeyes without anything to drink. As a matter of fact, it's okay if you even soak them in water, maybe. What's Popeyes? It's a place that you can get food and a good time sometimes. I need another second with that. Okay. We're almost ready. Let me get these pins prepared, and none of them are ready. Damn. Okay. So what you guys got in the chat? Anything new? Who's got a wild story for me? Share with the class. Oh. We got somebody laughing. There we go. Right. Oh, man. These hit my ears. Why? I miss having the hair a little bit because it used to hold it. Now I don't have it, and my head's like, oh, you got Tiny Tim head, right? You got that old small, you know, Koopa Trooper head, right? That's how I feel. I feel like my head's tiny compared to my shoulders. Like I got big shoulders. It feels like I got this small acorn-sized head. You can laugh, I don't care. But if I see you laughing in person, I might bite you, like hard. I might just bite you. I don't know. Why would you bite someone, Mel? I don't know. It's unexpected. It's unexpected. You're sitting there, tee-hee, ha-ha-ha, and then I just chomp, right? No, don't do that. That's crazy stuff. You don't want to be, you don't want that to happen to you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got a tool for this. Probably make my life a hell of a lot easier. Question is if I can find it. Because this is what happens. When it's junky, I know where it's at. When it's clean, I know where it's at, but then I have to guess. So, that's what I'm doing. Victory. See? Oh, what are you doing? Are you using a ruler? I am. What's wrong with using a ruler? I think you're a professional artist. I am. Why are you using a ruler? Because I want my lines to be clean. You don't use a ruler? I don't use a ruler. I think it's just beneath me. I don't think there's a reason for that. Well, that's why you're an impeccable person there. Not everybody can do that. And see, that's what happens. Even using a ruler comes with a price. It doesn't sit flat like I need it to, right? It sits somewhat flat. So I'm getting somewhat close to what I need, but it's not all the way there, right? Because there's limitations. Not enough ink. Okay, so we'll do it the other way. If you can't do it that way, then we got this acrylic pen. Get you some of these. Oh yeah, missing dreads. Yeah, no, I need them to be changed. I'm waiting for them to grow out again. At least this way. I don't know. I'll just grow them out again. Plus, I wanted to cut the insanity out of my head so I can get fresh, new, crazy ideas. I had to make room. As you know, I get downloads straight through the hair follicles into the brain, right? Oh boy, look at that. But no, I just wanted it to be trimmed up. It needed it. And I'm glad I did. some people probably thought, oh man, you look like a bum with your hair like that. I did, maybe, I don't know. I liked it being like that. Or the fact that I didn't even do anything with it. It just naturally did that. I just said I don't care and just let it go, and it did its thing. And I'm quite impressed with what my natural hair could do. Just like leave it alone, right? Just let it be what it wants to be. If it wants to be crazy, let it be crazy. If it wants to be cool, let it be cool. If it wants to be some... All aboard! I need all the tickets for the funk train. We're leaving the station. I don't think you're ready. Alright, let's go. I guess you got left at the station. Bam. Okay, good. Beautiful. Let's see, what do you have here? No, actually, I did it myself. Well, she cut the dreads. I sharpened the scissors and I said, here, go on ahead, cut. I said, just get to it, start snipping. So she snipped off all of that. Actually, I'm using it for a painting. And I don't care about all the superstition stuff because it's staying in the house. But that's all the locks, right? That's my actual hair that was on my head, right? But I'm using this for the hair for this, right? So that's what's going on here. Yeah, so you're gonna glue that? Yeah, but it's my picture, so it's staying in the house. It ain't like someone can take my hair and try to make a doppelganger of me. And even if they did, they don't have the right type of madness. So it wouldn't even work. If anybody made a clone of me, that thing would probably disintegrate because there's too much crazy in my DNA for it to manifest. There's only room for one per universe. There's only one madman per universe. It kind of works like a Green Lantern. There's only one, right? One green, one red. There's only one Mad Mel. Only one madman. It only works. Only one per dimension. And too many of us get in one place, it'll cause a supernova and reality will collapse on itself. I don't make the rules. I'm just here playing the game. Oh, Art Nerd, hey! We got somebody new here. Well, hello. Welcome to the madness. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have a fun time. I'm thinking, first person. Alright, since we're dealing with the turtles, who goes here? Because here's what's going to happen, right? Here's what's going to happen. Over here is going to be the whole, scene from the video game. Over here is the rest of the cowabunga, right? That's the cowa up to this point. And then from down here, this part here is going to be where they bust out of the manhole cover, and this is where it's going to flip up and it shows, TMNT, but I'm going to do that last. So what do you guys want to see here? Because I can save us a whole lot of trouble and just make it 2 paintings if we just put, I don't know, Splinter, Casey Jones, and whoever else in this spot, or I could do another 4-panel for them as well. So I'll leave it to you mad ones to figure out what you want to see here, right? I'm giving somebody an opportunity to do something cool, so no pressure, right? No pressure. Not that I'm going to put you on the spot, I want it to be cool because it's got to match up with this, right? So if you know Ninja Turtles, throw it in the chat, let me know. While you're doing that, I'm going to fix some of these lines because I can see some of Donatello's leg needs to have some touch up. Oh, and I'm going to answer a question also while I'm doing this, too. Oh, what we got here? Casey and Splinter deserves their own panels. Yeah, I think Split. Really, to be honest with you, I think probably the hardest picture I could do is probably a Rokusaki and Hamato Yoshi both in human form. That'd probably be the hardest painting I could do, or picture for both of them. Like a side by side like this, like them side by side, but the cutoff being in the middle, and then have them. Okay. Turtle van? I mean, that's possible. I could probably put all their stuff, like turtle blimp, van, whatever else, skateboard, and put their stuff there, I guess. What they normally use, vehicles maybe. That might be something. A collage of some sort. That's workable. Anybody else got something? That's a good idea to work with. Anybody else got 2 cents, 3 cents, $5? What you want to throw in? Anybody else? Because this is a group effort. Can't do everything alone, right? So I'm just trying to take in some different ideas that might be able to help with the painting. But those are good ideas, though. I'm definitely going to probably do that with maybe. That's a very high possibility, unless someone comes out with something like crazy. And don't feel bashful, because I can do it. It's not like I can't do the work. I mean, I can do it. You know what I mean? So... Oh, also these Ninja Turtle paintings that I've been doing, I also have them in their own playlist. So I'm putting stuff in their own playlist for you guys to be easier for watching purposes. I haven't got it completely done. It's going to take me some time, right? Give me a couple weeks. I will have that ready. Yeah, let's talk about Sunday, about the painting. So what we're going to do is I want to do 3 different paintings for you guys. So that's the reason I want you guys to get at least 4 canvases, right? You need to get 4 of them, 8x10s, right? They're like $1 or $2 per. So you can get, spend about $8 and get you a couple of canvases, right? And you can also get some paints. Paints, the only thing you need is like 8 colors: red, green, blue. If you don't even want to do that, you can just get red, blue, and whatchamacallit, what is it? The 3 are red, blue, green. Yeah, you can just get red, blue, green, black, white, and I can teach you how to blend your colors if you want to do it that way. But, get you some basic paint. It don't have to be anything spectacular. I mean, you could go there to the mart, right, and get that apple barrel, something like this, that little small acrylic paint. You can get you something like that in different colors. They're like $1 something a tube. They look like this, right? Then get you something like that. Or if you go to the world of Wally, right? You can get their paints, and their paints look something like this, right? And get you something like that. Little bitty bottles. I like these because they're just easy to use, and it's kind of like, I think they're like $10, $10, $12 for something like that. So get you that, some packs of brushes. It'll be all under kind of like $30. If you want to go cheaper and you don't want to get a whole bunch of stuff like, I don't know, something like this to put your water in, or if you don't, I need this to dry, so that's why I'm talking. Okay, so someone might be like, well, he ain't doing art. This is tacky. Like I layered that on, so I need that to give that like 2 minutes, right? So you're going to do that. We're going to have those. Also, brushes. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can get you a multi-pack, multi-purpose, right? Multi-medium or multi-medium brushes. They can handle acrylic paint, watercolor, whatever. Get you a pack of those. You can get just any kind, just a multi-pack. So you have different types. You want at least these 3, right? You want you a flat brush, maybe like a half-cut chitin brush like this, normal brush like this, something in that order. You want them to look like these, right? not as beat up, but you know, look like that. And then you also want one that can be either bigger or smaller, but you want something that looks like that. It may come like these two here. You want these two. If you get anything, you want one that looks like this, and you want one that looks like this, right? So get you a pack and have these in there. Maybe a small brush. It'll look like something like this. Probably have about 5 or 6 of them in there. And then from that point, I will see you Sunday, right? Come with your stuff. I will put a post up. We'll find out probably Thursday or Friday. Early Thursday, I'll send it before the stream. Let you guys know, hey, let's see what's going on. Whoa, dang. Asmodeus is over here just throwing fire out all over. You want that #1 spot. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, Jenica, she's the other, like, cousin or whatnot to the turtles, right? She had the yellow mask and the claw, the female turtle, right? She, the one that they found, the 5th turtle or whatnot, or she was adopted into them. Something happened. I think that was also during the time that Shredder was throwing ooze all over the place, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, something happened to her, and then later on she got like her body parts removed or something. Yeah, I can put her in here. I could do that. That would be neat. Okay. I'm going to put like a nod to that here. We should do something. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's get to it. Now I need to find a reference picture for the blimp. What is it? Turtle blimp. Oh man, they had, what is it? Turtle blimp. They had the turtle van, and then they also had the skateboard, right? Okay. Venus DeMillo. Yeah, I remember her. I remember seeing her. Let me do this. Okay, let me get a reference picture. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Oh, Lord. There's so much going on here. I found one of the skateboards I used to have from a kid. Okay. Oh, shoot. There. Found the blimp. Oh, boy. If I can find a picture of it from the show, that'd be great. Got it. That's as good as it's going to get for me. So, there we go. Alright, we got ourselves a... Oh, yeah. Kari Shredder's daughter. I'll probably have to do a whole nother painting for that. Because I didn't realize there was extra people. So, we'll do another setup for that. Okay, so I got the blimp. Now, I need to get... Oh. Thunder! Whole wrong show. Yes. Yeah, close. The same ballpark, right? Same ballpark. Now, I got the blimp. Where's the van? Oh, boy, here we go. That's a good picture. That's a damn good picture. What we got here? We got the van. Yep. Alright, that's even better. Here we go. I got 2 really good pictures. Here for me. So, skateboard's just a skateboard. So that's cool. Alright, let's get back to it. Let me pull them up. I need to put these in that old bin. Come on now. Yeah, that's it. We're going to do this one first. I'm going to do the start with the blimp. Blimp will probably be the hardest and the easiest to do. How you doing today, nonconformist? Glad to see you here. Let's see. Oval. Okay. I tried to see if I could show Ninja Turtles on stream, you know, like fair use or some kind of shit, but it's like, nope, can't do that. You know, there's a whole lot of red tape with that. What else we got here? Oh, I hated that sound. Let's see. Cowabunga sword. Oh, that's by the power gray skull. Now that's silly. Oh man, this glove is. That's real. Man, that's something. That could have been all over my hand, inside my flesh. That could have been bad. Yeah, same kick it. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. All right. Let's see. We're back. Let's see there. Okay, there's going to be a lot of detail work to that, so let me see. This is becoming more of a hassle. I got to either clean that or throw that away. I think it might be time for me to get a new glove. It might be time. I think this one's reached its... Yeah, it needs to chill. Let's see, what part are we missing back here? Okay, because there's going to be so much detail to this, right? I'm just getting the shape, okay? Because this is, I'm looking at the detail work, and there's going to be a lot of like real small line work. So, not a problem. I'm looking forward to the challenge. is just the fact that I'm not going to rush that. I'm just going to get them in position, right? Get them in place, and then as we work on it, you guys will start to see the difference. I'm not going to put... I always thought it was stupid for them to have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the side of the blimp. I always thought that was dumb. Why? Why would you... You're supposed to be ninjas. Like, what in the hell are you doing? Like, why are you telling people who you are? Like, man. And you know what's even funnier? I realized watching the box set again. These dudes stole Baxter Stockman's truck, right? The turtle van is Baxter Stockman's van. They robbed that man. They took his shit. they stole his van. They took that man's van. They said, "Give us your van. This is our turtle van now." Like, they didn't even give that man a fair chance. Not even a fair chance. They just said, "Give us the van. Give us the van. It's over with." And he was like, "Well, how do I get home?" And they said, "Tough shit. Figure it out. Ask Shredder. Ask him. He should know something, right?" And that's what they did to Baxter, man. They took his van, Donatello reverse engineered that sucker and put all that stuff in it. Made it fast. I don't care if the tires look low. I'm doing this for a purpose. I can darken them up. Let's see. This song is long, and I'm about to change it. Yeah, it's not really, the fender well isn't really that high and the wheels are that low. I just put it that way so it makes it easier for me when I fill it in, that I don't overdo it. Let's go something else. Oh. I don't know what this is, but we're going to find out. Oh. Sounds like one of those songs. Who knows? I'm giving it a minute because I really don't even remember when I got this, which is so bad. I don't care about this. This sounds like some silly shit. I didn't need to get rid of that too. Not you. That's better. I'll deal with this. Yeah, how's that? Yeah? A little bit? I know, it's kind of small, right? There. How's that look? Is that a little bit better? I mean, it's small, yeah, I get it. But, you know, it's there. somewhat. Let's see, what else do we need? I'm trying to figure out what other stuff, because I know they have skateboards. Hey, these dudes had all kinds of stuff. They had skateboards, they had scooters. I guess just the skateboard's probably just the other one. I mean, you know. Very nice, thank you. Woo, boy, that's something. Let's see, what else is there? Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Like, I'm like, this is too smooth, right? You know, I was thinking of something. You know, New York has got so many damn superheroes and mutants around. Why is there any damn crime at all? Like, it makes no sense, right? You got the Ninja Turtles in New York. You got Spider-Man in New York. Daredevil in New York. The Punisher from time to time. You got, let's see, Fantastic Four. You have, who else? The Avengers. You know, Stark Industries. Who else? Oh yeah, you got Nick Cage. You got oh good grief, you got so many people. So many people. Like, why is there that's the thing that baffles me. Like, where are all these people at the same damn time, right? Like, where are they? Where are you guys? Are you just pretending? You know, like, I'm having real trouble out here. I can't find no one. Spider-Man's always talking about, man, it's so hard out here. You know, what about the Ninja Turtles? You know, oh, they're on night shift. I'm sorry, you know. Daredevil can't work all the time because he'll lose his disability benefits if he does, because he ain't supposed to be out there running around blind, helping people, right? Yeah. They got a whole bunch of people running around New York ain't doing shit. It's funny. It's funny if you think about it. Like, oh no, like that, like the Avengers, the first one, when they had everything coming and crashing into the world, and oh man, oh god, we're gonna die. You know, where was the Ninja Turtles? Huh? Where was all the rest of these people? Well, they're not Canyon Mill. You're not in the same universe. Now shut up. They're in New York. You can't tell me that. That's cool looking. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty dope. I need to get that wheel fixed. So we're gonna do that right now. And how we're gonna do that is we're just gonna do a dollop of daisy, right? We're gonna get this. And I'm gonna keep the calligraphy paint because I don't want it to be discolored, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright. Yeah, I know, right? All those superheroes, now they got the National Guard. What is this? What is this? It's a scam. Somebody's money laundering. You know? Because I believe, me personally, and I'm not listening to that. I believe that they're money laundering. Why? Oh man, we get federal funding because we're superheroes. But wait, didn't they almost get arrested? Yes, they did. But that's only because somebody that had an expensive sports car out there decided to sue. That's the only reason why that happened. If it wasn't for that, and I guarantee you it was Tony Stark's podcast that probably sued. I guarantee you, his whole team crushed his car, and he was like, lawsuit, and then he went on ahead and did that. He won't ever tell the Avengers that he sued them, but he did, you know, and that's why things are so hard. That's why they had to move. But Mel, didn't their base get blown up? Irrelevant. You see, they're all in cahoots. Whew, boy. Now, I'm leaving that alone. I don't want to touch that right now. See, let's take a look at that. Not bad for 45 minutes. Yeah, I like that. All right. Now, over here is going to be the hard part. I'm taking this from a Nintendo picture, right? I'm actually going to take this from a picture that I have that I'm going to use, and it's a level from the game. Like, I'm actually going to paint the level from the game, right? Like, that's the idea. There we go. Alright. This is going to be something. Let me see how well we can get this to work, right? It's from Ninja Turtles 1. It's from the first Ninja Turtles game, so that's what's going here. So the idea is to do this. Now, Mel, how are you going to do this? Well, it's easy because those sprites were just two-dimensional characters on a you know, it's an optical illusion. They just stacked it and gave it the illusion of there being shadow, but there really wasn't. There we go. I wanted to make this a fun picture. I'm not doing the water level. I'm not doing that. Many people do the water level. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. If that's what you want to draw or paint. I don't give no love to that level. That's why I'm not going to do it. No love. I can't stand the water level with the TNT. I think that was cruel and unusual punishment as a child. But I don't care because I survived, just like so many others that survived that game. Ninja Turtles 1 is so hard. If you beat that, you deserve to get something. I think that's like a true test. I think if I ever had to like test someone's might, you know, I'm like, listen, we're gonna do this the easiest way that I know how to find out if you're really about this life or not. Okay, what is it? I'm gonna have you beat Ninja Turtles 1, right? You're just gonna have to just beat it from the beginning to end in one run. No Game Shark. Just go on and beat it. You know, I'm gonna need you to run that over and over and over again until you get it right. You know, and I know that might sound crazy, but that's the only way you really know, right? That's the only way you will ever really know. That's how you test your friendship, you know. How far did you get in Ninja Turtles 1? I never played it. I can't trust you. I got past the water level. Okay, you have endurance and integrity, so we can be friends, right? That's how you judge people in the future. Define. Now, what do you mean judging them? I mean, figure out who you got in your camp. How far did you get in Ninja Turtles 1? And this is like how you find out if you share water with someone in the future, you know, or if they, you know, you have food or anything like that, supplies. How do I make sure I know that you are going to be on the level? How far did you get in Ninja Turtles 1? There we go. Alright. I gotta do the pipes next. Nope. Oh, man. All right. Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's take a look at that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah? Not bad. I like this. Damn. It's getting harder now. Like, I'm really going to have a hard time getting rid of this. Shit. This is going to be difficult. I wouldn't say get rid, right? Like, it's not like, oh man, I'm getting rid of it. It's just, you know, I'm sure it'll probably go to a good home. Alright. That's about as much as I can put there. Let's see what else we can do here. Do. Alright. Oh. I'm glad I caught that. There was a little air bubble there. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Where is I figured if we're already here, might as well just do the blimp. Might as well just go on and do the blimp. Here. There we go. Oh, we're going to change the tip. Hold on. See if I have a fine tip that might be clean and ready to go. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's get to work, shall we? It's like every other song sucks tonight. Like, I don't understand this. I put the songs in there. I'm like, hey, this should work. And it said, no, I'm not going to act right. I'm going to act a fool. And I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I think this man's waiting on a phone call. There we go. How many of you are still here? Did you guys fall asleep? Did I bore you? You still there? You still around? We're doing a body check. Who's still mad and in the chat? Who's still there? Who's still watching? We're gonna do a tally. Look at that. Damn, that's pretty. Man, that's pretty. Here, Asmodeus is still here. Good. Madness hasn't ran him away. Fantastic. Anybody else still there? Who else is still there? Ah, cool. Man, we got a full house tonight. Very nice. I'm excited for Sunday. I hope you guys actually get your items. Alright? Hope you get your items. I would say get decent brushes. If you had to spend money on anything, canvases are okay. That's hit or miss, but your brushes. You don't want to go too cheap. I would say probably get you some decent brushes. I know getting them from there, from any of these places, if you had to go to the Mart of Wally, I would say go there to get your brushes. Those brushes are a little bit better than any of the other, the dollar places, right? So, just so you're not wasting your money, because I don't want you guys doing what I had to do. Hey, Bean's still here. Good. We're still running with the full team. Oh, man, we're almost time. It's almost time. It is almost time. It goes so fast. It goes so quick, But that's what happens when you're having a good time. Boom. I don't care that it says TMNT. I needed something. Right? I needed something. For those of you that just are showing up, or may have been here a little bit later, Thursday I will be doing my first collaboration stream. So that's going to be great. Get to work with a friend of mine and a mad one. So that should be great and fun. I cannot wait. Man, I like these. And I'll just color those so you don't even have to worry about what's what, right? There. Ooh, shit. Look at that. That's pretty. Ooh, boy. Here, take a good gander at that. Let's just pull it all the way back, shall we? There it is. So this is what we've done today. This will also be in the playlist for those of you that may have missed it. I will have it on the main screen, as well as I will put this on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles painting thing. Too many things running through my brain. I had to take a pause because I almost said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle medicine need a drink sandwich. I almost said that. Because I had damn 5 things run through my head at the same time and I just stopped. And sometimes you gotta do that. Right? Sometimes you just gotta take a minute and just stop. I am pleased with this. Cool. Cool. We're gonna go on ahead and go back to the other screen now. What was the next song gonna be? That? And what's the next one? Was it gonna be anything good? Whatever. Alright. Let's head back, shall we? Back to the darkness of the asylum. I think we had ourselves a wonderful show. Thank you all for being here and coming to see me paint and do fantastic mad art. I thank you all for being here and we had a great time. Now, since we got that out of the way, I can say this was great. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad that we had madness running through everybody's veins. There were people screaming and foaming at the mouth. There were some people that just couldn't handle it, right? But that's okay, because we're all mad a little bit inside. So I guess now is like the motivational word of the day. Unless if someone's got something that they want to say and talk about for the last few minutes. If you got anyone, the whole chat's open. First person, throw something in there. What's the one thing you want to ask Mel today? Ask Mel anything. Ask him a question. Do you eat aluminum cans? Do you like to smell soap? When was the last time you had a freak out in the shower? Do you like to eat ice? Is that your hands or are those made out of putty? Whatever you want. And then I'll give you the motivational word of the day. Ta-da. So, chat's open. I'll give you guys a minute. And I'm going to sit here pondering like I'm thinking of something serious. Uh-oh. I have a feeling in the force of madness someone is typing. I hear the clicking away. Or the typing away on the phone. I feel it. is downloading, right? Downloads. Man, I need to do something here. Turtle painting looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I am pleased with it to a point. There's still the detail, the finite detail stuff is what's going to be really kind of the it's like that. It just takes time. A little bit here, a little bit there. Sometimes I try not to do too much without you guys seeing it. I really try to keep it specifically here, like the streaming. This is why I'm taking break on all the digital work, because I wanted to work on this. I wanted to work on that one. This one's about halfway to 60%. Or Levi from from Attack on Titan. Here, let's hold on. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get to that. Cosine alone. Okay, I'll get to that first. I'll get to that in a minute, Terrorist. Okay, first question for you, Asmodeus. Is Levi wearing his gear? Is he just using just the sword and him, or is he using that whole belt mess? Because if he's using the belt mess, what can you do with that? You're using an accelerator belt with gas and a grappling hook. He has Levi will win in that case. There's no way possible Shredder could be able to block it, even if he's able to defend him with air attacks or whatever, from air attacks I should say. He would still end up losing. Okay. Yeah, no, he would kill Shredder. He would destroy Shredder. Shredder wouldn't even have a chance. There would be no possible way, because if he had the ODM gear. For those of you that don't know, Attack on Titan basically is a show about big, huge titans. I can't tell you everything because I would spoil it, but they have these characters that use ODM gear, which are like these grappling hooks that have the swords, and they use this gas-powered stuff to make them zip around fast, because they have to kill these titans that are huge, and they have to cut them in the nape of their neck for them to stop functioning, right? So that makes them move. I would say that it would shoot them around between 60 to 80 miles per hour, right? Shredder has fought Batman and Power Rangers. I don't know about the Power Rangers, man. That's. I can see him fight. I saw the fight with Batman. Batman and him, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. The Foot Clan is kind of weak. Listen, man, you dealing with Ra's al Ghul and his League of Shadows, man. You gotta step it up. Foot Clan, I don't know, man. Foot Clan's kind of ugh. And what do you have here, Asmodeus? Let's get here. I mean, we take major insurances. We do. Now, depending on the treatment, if we're doing anything like electric shock therapy or a hammer to skull release therapy, now that's considered whatever. The paperwork people deal with that. Billing and coding department deals with that. It says something like holistic medicine or some mess. I don't know. All I know is they go in there, you hear the zap, the flashing, the lights get dim, and they come out and they're, well, I mean, so they're back to, whatever. But we do take all major credit cards, insurances, HMOs. Let's see. We also take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Hardcore Cash, Gold, Teeth. We also take bone. Ask Nuclear Nuisance about the bone and the doctor. I don't know. They say we need bones. And then one of them said you could get us tiny bones, which are teeth. And I just left and I got on the elevator and came back upstairs. I don't like being here sometimes in this facility. It's wearing me out. Like, these people in here are crazy. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. As for the Power Rangers, Asmodeus, I have no idea. I've never seen Shredder fight the Power Rangers, which I think that's shit. Alright, let's just be honest with you. You're a Power Ranger. Like, I hate these mashups where they give people, it's like someone said, oh, let's put Frank from down at Quiznos or over there at Subway against a Gundam. Are you dumb? Are you slow and thick? Like, what? Foot Clan. Yeah, I could see something like that. I could see the hand, the foot, the arm, the leg, the armpit, the shoulder blade, the collarbone. If I ever make a ninja clan, I'm going to call myself the collarbone. Right? All we do is crack you right here. We don't kill you. We just break your shit. We leave you crippled. That's the type of shinobis we are. We cripple you. We just do one of these, like that, and then your whole and then you just start screaming, and then we do our ninjutsu vanish. Our ninjutsu vanish is different. We take a blackjack and beat you in the back of the skull until you pass out. Anyways, that's all I got for tonight. That was fun. Thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this if you haven't already, or please do. Come back Thursday. Like I said, Thursday I'll figure out what we're going to do and try to, first time doing a joint stream, so this is all new to me. So definitely come by, be some new music. You get to see what Caro can do. She has an amazing playset. Her music is really awesome. It's kind of like a techno trance kind of vibe to it, so really cool. And I'm going to do some throwing art. Have a good night, Linda. Thank you for showing up. I want to do some throwing art, so I'm just going to be slinging paint and make something cool and abstract while we listen. So, it'll be fun. Stay mad. Embrace the madness. Oh, motivational word of the day, and then I'm out of here. You can't fix the past, so don't dwell on it because it won't be your future. Sometimes we get stuck in the past thinking about things that we shoulda, coulda, and woulda, and the best thing that we can do is say, I survived. Not everything that we do in the past is always for our betterment. Sometimes we stick in stuff that we shouldn't have stayed in longer than we should have. Sometimes we try to hold on and coddle things that are already dead. The only thing that you can do is just move forward and try to be better the next day. And don't think about the past. The only thing that you're supposed to do is remember the past so you never go back there. But if you dwell in the past, you never go forward. I don't know. Someone catch that. Anyways, I'm out of here. Stay mad. Embrace the madness. I'll see you next time. Bye.